Hello all, thank you for joining us today. Today we're going to bring you our next installment of Remote Work series where we'll dive into our platform and how it can help manage your omni-channel communications, the benefits of having an all-in-one solution, and a live demonstration of how it looks within our platform. One of our more common challenges as a communications platform are the terms that we use to describe what we do. To some, omni-channel is more of a term that indicates companies being able to communicate with customers on their preferred channels. Others in our industry use UCaaS or Unified Communications as a Service synonymously with omni-channel. Either way, the right tool to communicate efficiently and effectively is essential to customer satisfaction.
Today, we are going to discuss how CallTrackingMetrics can provide a seamless view to help our customers respond to clients across multiple channels. We feel that this is often overlooked benefit of CTM that presents a lot of value for our customers by allowing them to manage multiple systems under one roof. CallTrackingMetrics combines both marketing attribution and contact center tools that amplify your ability to connect with customers and prospects.
Jessica and I will be walking you through our platform, reviewing how our system operates to help your team communicate across all of these channels and the benefits of having a single dashboard of communication activities, including our new Facebook Messenger integration.
Thanks, Jason. All right, so CallTrackingMetrics allows for all of your calls, texts, forms, and chats to appear in your agent's single cell phone interface. Our customizable call flow allows you to control how many activities of various types that your agents can receive at a time. Through our real-time agent dashboard and activity logs, department managers can instantly view agent activity, current status, transcripts, and the recordings. Combining the agent activities with the marketing insight that CTM provides allows our customers to become metric-driven. We often hear from new customers that this unites sales, marketing, and customer service in a way that wasn't available previously. Now we are adding in other integrations to help our clients communicate with their customers outside of our platform and meet them where they are. We're excited to add the Facebook Messenger as our first third-party app to integrate with our live chat tool.
Excellent. So before we dive into the live demo, I wanted to take a look from a high level at the various channels that CTM can support. So we started with the phone calls, and with CallTrackingMetrics, you can buy as many tracking numbers as you need to measure the various channels of advertising that you're investing in. And depending on which numbers are generating calls, we can tell you where you should invest your advertising dollars. As the phone calls come in, we have a lot of different options on where we send those phone calls. So whether you already have your own existing phone system and we're sending calls as a forward right to that existing phone system, we can be very unintrusive and agnostic to whatever type of phone service that you're using. But we also offer options where CallTrackingMetrics can take on the call routing components of that phone call. So we can route the calls through a smart router where we can identify things that we might know about that caller, either from previous activities, from demographic data through our enhanced caller ID, or even things that we know about them from your external CRM application. Based on any of these criterias, we can dictate where we might want to send that call, which group of agents are the best prepared to field that phone call. After the smart routers, we can route these calls through various IVR menus or auto attendant menus, where we can prompt the caller to make a key press or even say a specific phrase to not only dictate where their call is going to end up, but that also gives us an additional dimension of data that we can report on based on how that customer self-identified in the journey that their phone call took. So after the phone calls, we added text messages. So very similarly, with all of the phone numbers that we provide, you can send and receive text messages from these phone numbers. The text messages support a lot of cool features that people often don't think of when they think of basic text messaging. And these are things like sending out a bulk text message and having automations around the text messaging for opting out and staying compliant with your text communication, or automated responses based on a specific phrase being present in the text message. The next channel that we added to this communications ecosystem were online form submissions. So whether you're using CallTrackingMetrics to build a form widget that lives on your web property, or if you're taking your existing form and posting that data to the CallTrackingMetrics platform, there's a lot of cool things that we can do once we have that form data and the form user's contact information. But with that online form, we can initiate a phone call right away, either to the prospect that filled out the form or to your sales team. And you can imagine if we ring your sales team right away and let them know that they've got a new hot lead on the phone, all they have to do is make a key press of 1 to be instantly connected with the user that just filled out the form on the website. There's all kinds of stats and data out there that tell us how improved the conversion rate's going to be the quicker we can get in front of that form user. Next, we added the website chat widget. So CallTrackingMetrics provides a live chat function where we can be the widget that lives on your website that a customer or a prospect engages with to communicate directly with your team, whoever is appropriate to be fielding those online web chats. It communicates in real time. We have some automations around the initial greeting, after hours messages, and idle time messages that we can present the website visitors with. And then lastly, the Facebook Messenger, our newest integration, so you can communicate from your Facebook account through the Messenger directly with users in the CallTrackingMetrics account. So all of these tools that we talked about, all these different channels of communication that are coming in, go through the CTM queues. This is our ring group, or hunt groups as other carriers will call them. And this allows us to define exactly how, when, and where we're going to send the calls to all of the CTM users that are part of this queue. So we can route these calls automatically based on things like a schedule. We can define behaviors around how we handle new callers or repeat callers. Do we want to have a repeat caller go back to the same agent in the queue that they talked to yesterday when they called, or do we want to send that back to anybody but the representative that they talked to yesterday? So the agent queues really allow you to configure a dial plan that allows you to never miss an opportunity to connect with a customer or a prospect. So with that, I'm going to switch over my screen here, and we're going to look at this stuff in action. Now you should be looking at the CallTrackingMetrics account. As an agent here logged into CallTrackingMetrics, accepting phone calls, you can see that I have the ability to accept a phone, a chat, or an internal communication from my team. In my call log display here, you see that I have all of the different types of activities represented by these different icons here. And this call log reports in real time, so I'll be able to see events in progress, as well as historically all the events that have occurred in my account. So right now, as an agent logged in and accepting calls, I should be able to receive a phone call here to one of my tracking numbers and view that that call's ringing. Here comes one now. So as the CTM agent, I can answer this phone call. You can see that I'm connected. I have the ability to log any relevant information that I need to about this prospect that I'm engaged with. I have the option to transfer, put this call on hold and ask somebody else to pick it up. All the capabilities that you would expect from a phone vendor. And then similarly, as an agent logged into this dashboard, I have the ability to field an inbound text. So on any of my marketing materials, I might add a call to action to have a prospect call or text me on the number that they see. And my team of sales reps that's logged in and standing by to field those chats or text messages is going to see them ring here, similar to the call events. And here comes a text message now. So as the agent, I can answer this text that's coming in as a chat. We can see the SMS icon indicated in the activity log. Because of the number that this text came in, you can see that a specific script loaded. You can have various scripts that load based on the tracking number that a prospect is engaging with. Here's my activity in progress that shows it's an SMS activity. And here's the interface where I can engage live with this text prospect. So similar to the calls and chats, we also have the website chat widget. This is a widget that's deployed on a test website of ours. You see when a prospect clicks the widget, we customize the information that they're prompted for. We can gate this, require an email address and a phone number from our prospect before they can engage with our sales team. If we fill out some basic information here, see that I'm presented with an automated message asking me if I'm craving something sweet. As the call tracking metrics agent here in the soft phone, I can see that my website visitor is coming in. And then I have the availability to engage with them. As I chat back with the prospect on the client side, they're seeing the message that I've sent. It's the agent, we can have timeout settings, or we can manually end this chat when we feel like the conversation is done. So far we've looked at calls, text messages, and website chats. As I mentioned, there is a form component here. So these are form submissions that are coming in from forms on the website. We can see all of the form entry data. So any specific fields that the prospect's filling out would be populated here in Call Tracking Metrics. Using our triggers and workflow automations, there's all kinds of cool automations we can do, including these personalized data points that we've collected from the customer in our future messaging to this prospect. And so the last thing I wanted to show in the live demo was the Facebook chat. So we have Call Tracking Metrics linked to a few of our Facebook pages. And the setup for that is very straightforward. In your chat widgets inside of Call Tracking Metrics, you'll have the option to link your Facebook accounts that you want routed through this chat widget. You can link one account to one chat widget or multiple Facebook accounts to a single chat widget. And if I wait here in the call log long enough, I bet that someone's going to engage us through Facebook. Would you look at that? Here comes one now. So I can click to engage with my Facebook chatter. Again, the visitors on our company Facebook page, they're asking some questions about our product, and I can engage them in real time here as a Call Tracking Metrics agent. So that's the live demo portion of our presentation today. I hope you found it beneficial. So we've got some resources here we'd like to share. We've got a COVID-19 resource page in our support hub, pointing you to all kinds of resources for getting your team ready for remote work, managing your remote work teams, and other things that we think you'll find beneficial in this crazy time. You can access our support team live Monday through Thursday from 7:30 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, and Fridays from 7:30 to 5:30 Eastern Time. They're available by phone at 800-577-1872 option 2, by email at info@CallTrackingMetrics, or you can engage with them in real time through the chat in the help section of your Call Tracking Metrics account. Lastly, we have a professional services team. These folks are available through paid engagements. They're qualified project managers, subject matter experts on various areas of the Call Tracking Metrics platform. So if you want to delegate some complex setup or configuration to our team and have them build it for you, this is a great resource for you to use. It's sold in blocks of hours. It can also help if you just need additional eyes and you need to get something up and off the ground very quickly without any trial and error or the burden of self-serviceability.
Great. Thank you, Jason, for that great demo. Very thorough. And thank you for everyone who participated in this webinar. Thank you for joining us today, and I hope you were able to take away some of our key differences and how we can provide visibility to your teams now more than ever. So with that, thank you all for participating and have a wonderful and safe day.